Thank you, gentlemen. Here with Saint and Bunny Fufu. You guys just defeated the IEM World Champions 1 week after they come back from that. So, Bunny Fufu, how does that feel to know that you can take a game off of someone who performs so well internationally?
Just knowing that they can beat other top teams in the world and we can compete head-to-head with them, it's really nice to know that.
And Saint, I mean, you're a person who's had experience internationally. How do you feel TSM performed when they went to that tournament, and do you feel that this was an accurate representation of your ability to compete worldwide as well?
To be honest, I don't know. Like, the GE Tigers never played against TSM, so it's really too hard to tell. And I mean, granted, the LPL as a whole region is really strong, so I mean, it kind of showed that. Like, the bottom-ranked team managed to go head-to-head and like come up through the tournament. But I think TSM kind of almost overperformed at that tournament, and I think they kind of messed up really bad in bans and picks today because we had like a team comp that all counters AD, and then they just like picked right into it. So I feel like they kind of underperformed today.
So let's talk about Champion Select a little bit. Obviously, Urgot being a big thing here, just everyone's excited to see it. Was Urgot something that you guys have specifically been holding on to, like waiting for that opportunity to play it against Zed, as that is a pretty nice lane matchup for him?
Well, like, Keen just likes playing troll stuff in solo queue just for the fun of it, and like none of it makes sense. I don't take any of it serious. But then, you know, last patch, it's like, the Urgot buff, like, this is the moment we've been waiting for, and Keen's like eyes get all bright.
But it was back in January. He tweeted out that he was going to prove that Urgot is a viable champion, and I guess he finally had that opportunity.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, fantastic. I mean, and it seemed to pay off. Unfortunately, he actually did have that unfortunate 1v1 kill in the mid lane, and things looked like they were kind of tipping into TSM's favor there. Bunny Fufu, just team comp-wise, or comms-wise, you guys were able to kind of pull yourselves back into it through the mid-game. What do you think you attribute that to?
Just like on LCS stage, whatever, if someone makes a bad play, no one gets down, we just keep going forward and talk about what we have to do and stuff. So, and we knew we had the right comp to do it. So like, even when the score was 1-5, Keen was like, easy game, we won. They're all AD or something like that. So.
I agree. The positivity there definitely helpful with the mindset and things like that. You know, as well with this new patch, you decided to take Nunu, which a little bit of criticism was thrown out immediately because of the fact that you had Urgot and Corki, and there was kind of this question around, well, where's the attack speed benefit, you know, really going to fall? But you guys didn't really seem to need that. So what purpose was Nunu serving then, if not so much for buffing a hyper carry?
Well, Nunu's like, I'd say like 20% of Nunu's job is to buff hyper carry. Like, even Corki with Blade of the Ruined King, you W that, and that's hitting Mundo over and over again, you're going to kill him. And Urgot, he just stacks flat attack damage, and he has a ton of attack damage, but he has no attack speed to back it up. And since Zed's diving in on us, their whole comp's just diving at us, the attack range doesn't really matter. So if you have like a 480 Urgot that has, you know, really high attack speed, it's going to do some damage. But Nunu's main job is to act as like a buffer, like keep the fight split apart to where they can't come in. And he's really good at kiting melees like Rek'Sai and Mundo and Zed. So really good melee counter. Now,
in this 5.5 jungle patch, how do you feel that's benefited you as a player? Do you feel like this plays more to your play style of having those tanky champions available to you?
I actually don't really like tank jungles that much in like solo queue, but in competitive play, I think it's fantastic just because you actually have a role. It's like, I locked him up, get him, boys. But in solo queue, it's like, right, where's my team at?
Right. I went in. Where are you guys? Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. You, Bunny Fufu, managed to, you know, we've mentioned time and time again how fantastic your Thresh is. And, you know, this time you pulled a ban, you pulled the Morgana ban here, leaving the Thresh open. You snagged that up. Talk to me a little bit about that.
The Thresh pick, I think I played a different playstyle almost, just because I focused CDR if like the laning phase stalls out, because mobility and like roaming's not that important in a 2v2 standard. So just going CDR, I knew we could like siege with Thresh just because the hooks are on like a 3-second, 4-second cooldown.
If you're landing them.
Yeah.
Which you were. You were landing all of them there, but that's an important notation to make. You got to have that cooldown to begin with. Yeah. But that is interesting. You guys ended up with almost 4 Frozen Hearts. You were on your way to the 4th.
I was just sitting on that. I wasn't going to finish.
You were never going to finish that? Okay, there you go. That answers Kobe's question. He was like, I wanted to see the finished 4th Frozen Heart. But you guys decided to go for, obviously, a lot of prioritization in armor, but the cooldown reduction is an interesting point in that you guys were looking for team fights more so than looking for this kind of individual roams. You know, the final thing I want to touch on here is the fact that at the beginning of the show we mentioned you guys are in a 3-way tie for 5th. Well, Team Liquid lost earlier today. You've now won that game, so you've separated yourselves a game from them. Team 8 will be playing later. you know, moving into the last 3 games of the split, what are you guys looking to do to make sure you make it at least into that top 6 and secure a playoff spot?
I think the dig match is super important just because they're one of the people that can creep up through the standings. And I think once we win that match, I'm pretty sure we're locked in for playoffs just because we won the TSM game. I don't want to be 7. Like 7's just like you just sit at home and you're like, well, see you guys next split. I definitely want to play in playoffs because I think we've really turned around as a team and we're working really well together and we want to show the fans.
All right, fantastic. That's good to hear. Best of luck. Congratulations, first of all, again on this. You guys also now have that linear belt title that's been floating around the League of Legends community for years now. So just world champions, right? That's got to feel pretty good. Anyway, congratulations on that win. Best of luck in your game tomorrow. We are going to step away while Counterlogic Gaming load onto the stage to possibly claim a share of first place when they face off against Team Dignitas. And we'll be right back after this.
I was trolling. I'm trolling right now. Sarcasm.
That's not what trolling is, though.
Yeah, it is. I know what trolling is. I'm an OG.
And Santorin quite low. Gravity's getting the fight they want. Wild Turtle right into the middle of the fight once again.
Lulu slowed here. Lulu slowed here. Lulu slowed here. See her?
Lulu got caught.
I'm on Lucian.
Alright, I'm on Muno again.
Careful side.
He's just Zed has no W.
Oh, no. I'm on Lulu.
Yep. I'm chasing.
Very risky play by TSM. Santorin is at half HP. Bjergsen down as soon as he comes back. That's going to be the lockdown. Double kill for Cobb. Bunny Fufu will get hit here. That death mark's going to lock it down. Bjergsen in the back. The rocket finds its way through the entire team. Gravity with a fantastic matchup versus Team Solo Mid off of Katowice. Come up with a win.